I'll handle the fouling here, folks.
OMG, you guys. Big things, Trainiacs. Big things. Morning, Trainiacs. Very quick update because I got wrapped up editing today's vlog and I have 1 minute to leave before I have to go and meet a big cycling group. First longish ride of the year. Hi, Kim. I'm gonna go for about 2 hours, and later today we're having a debrief with Coach Pat about Campeche. So at very least, I'll be giving you an update on how the training is going to change given that we're doing the long swim and how my body reacted to Ironman Campeche training. And Coach Pat and I are talking about I would say a moderate to large idea that we have for Triathlon Taren. Hopefully I can share it with you.
So if Coach Pat and I end up fleshing out that idea that we've got here today, there will be a very big and cool announcement about something that relates to all of y'all. I'm gonna go this way and take a shortcut. I'm cutting it so close here. They're here! And it's a big group. This is serious. Your last extent. That was fast. I'm not the only one though. Okay.
OMG, you guys. That group of guys, probably like the cream of the crop for age group cyclists in the province. Like just gorillas on the bike, and while I may be fit, I am not specifically bike fit like them. That was intense. Right guys? It's intense. Go ahead. Well, that ride absolutely knocked the stuffing out of me. In related fun news, my Garmin died, so that didn't upload to Strava, so the ride might as well not have even happened. We're headed to Coach Pat's right now for a debrief on Campeche. We have yet to touch base on how that race went and how we're gonna plan out the rest of the season. We're also gonna bring over Jacques and plan out how we're training for the long swim. And then after all of that, we're gonna have a family pizza party because Pat has been an excellent coach, a good friend, a great motivator, and the Peacock Browns are just such a nice family. And I'll give you the 411 on all the updates after we stuff our faces with pizza.
Hello, Taren.
Nice, good. What kind of candy you got? All right, Coach, let's figure some things out. Buttermilk biscuits.
More from the standpoint where they're...
I'm handing over the camera to...
Hello. Let's do stuff. It's a TV. My wife. This is Taren's camera. You get to see my door. This is Sam. And that is something that I want to eat. That's a person. Ping pong tables. It's a book. Thing that I made. Where did it go? This boring. Ish. Yeah.
There's the quarry and there's made arrangements for us at Pen and Pool that every time there's a pool fouling, we are authorized to go swim.
the kiddie pool.
I'll handle the fouling here, folks. Leave it up to me.
Take care of the fouling.
Well, we got a lot done in that chat. A lot done. And I have some very exciting news that Pat and I just worked out that is going to be very interesting to a lot of you. And there's Kim. We live a kilometer from Pat's house. I bike, she drives. All right, hey, the camera is perched very precariously on the bike pumps. Be gentle, For starters, a little bit of a wrap up of what we thought about after Ironman Campeche. I think that I need to go for a mobility assessment somewhere in the city and start getting into a bit of a routine that works on my flexibility and range of motion. And if you take any look at the pictures of me running, I have a really short stride length, and that's not because I've chosen to do that. That's because I don't have a ton of flexibility all around here. That's not good. When you start training hard and you start trying to get to a top end speed, you're not really going to be able to do it because I'm not even functioning with a full range of motion. Next few years, Pat says that one of the big concerns is to work on my steady pace work. Power has never been an issue. So even like Pat, who's a much better triathlete than me, I can typically outsprint him on a bike. That's not because I'm that strong on the bike, that's because all of my power is in bursts. And what he's going to be, I told you to be careful, and what he's going to be working on is translating a lot of that short, fast, twitchy power into long endurance power, 10, 15, 20 minute intervals on the bike and more tempo work on the run. So we're gonna work on incorporating that. And then finally, I went into that swim in Campeche and went at a really easy pace. And then he said, your effort on a half Ironman, it can be like as blazing fast as you want because it's only that 30 to 35, 40 minutes. It's not like you're gonna cook yourself for the rest of the race if you go really hard in the swim of a half Ironman Olympic sprint distance race. That was Campeche. The big news that I'm really excited about, and I think Pat's excited about it too, is since I've started this channel, I've been getting questions about coaching plans. Which coaching plans do I recommend? Which coaching plans do I use? Can I make a coaching plan? Number one, I am not really comfortable making a coaching plan because while I know a fair bit about triathlon and I'm comfortable communicating the things that I've learned to you, I felt like I would be way out of my element creating coaching plans for people because I'm not a certified coach. And if I just went and ticked the box and became a certified coach, it would put me in a position where all of a sudden I'm sitting across the table from you. And it would be like, you triathlete, me coach. Whereas my most favorite aspect of this whole channel is that it's kind of like we're going through this triathlon journey together, and I want to keep it that way, you and me. So what I chatted about with Pat that we are going to look at creating is coaching plans from Pat that are very similar to what I'm going through. And then if you want a coaching plan, we'll have them available on the website, and then you can experience a lot of the coaching that I am. So we're still going through it together, and if anything, we are going through it together so much more closely. And I'm really excited about that. Now, all that said, for us to know the best way to get started on this, I need a little bit of input from you. I'm gonna put a link in the description below to a survey that we put together with just 6 quick multiple choice questions. Will probably take you about a minute, and it'll let us know what distances we should be focusing on coaching plans for, how many weeks they should be, whether your focus needs to be on the swim, the bike, the run, if you're a beginner and intermediate. We want to make a set of these first bunch of coaching plans that the most amount of people are going to use. How cool is that? I am very excited about this. All right, so that's that. With that big news, I think that is a fantastic spot to end this day. Big things, Trainiacs. Big things.